Welcome to Movie Story Short. Here, we summarize your favorite movies in just a few minutes. In today's video, we'll dive into the chilling and suspenseful tale of The Witch, a horror film directed by Robert Eggers. The story begins in 1630s New England, where a Puritan family is banished from their community over religious disagreements. Patriarch William leads his wife Catherine, teenage daughter Thomasin, young son Caleb, and fraternal twins Jonas and Mercy to a remote area near a dark, foreboding forest. They build a small farm and attempt to start a new life, but their isolation quickly begins to test their faith and unity. One day, Catherine gives birth to a baby boy, Samuel. Tragedy strikes when Thomasin, playing peekaboo with Samuel near the forest, suddenly finds him missing. Unbeknownst to the family, a witch from the woods has taken the baby and performs a dark ritual, crushing his remains to create a flying ointment. This horrifying incident marks the beginning of the family's descent into paranoia and despair. Catherine is devastated by Samuel's disappearance and spends most of her days mourning and praying. William tries to comfort her, but struggles to keep the family together. Meanwhile, Thomasin becomes the focus of suspicion. As the eldest daughter, she shoulders much of the family's responsibilities, but her parents begin to question her role in the family's misfortunes. Caleb, sensing the family's struggles, sets out with William into the forest to check their traps. They hope to catch game for food, but the trip proves fruitless. William reveals to Caleb that he sold Catherine's silver cup to buy hunting supplies, a secret that later fuels tension between Catherine and Thomasin. During the hunt, they come across a hare that seems unnatural and unsettling, foreshadowing the forest's malevolent presence. One morning, Caleb and Thomasin venture into the woods together. Caleb hopes to prove himself capable of providing for the family. However, their outing takes a sinister turn when their dog, Fowler, chases after the mysterious hare and is later found disemboweled. Caleb becomes separated from Thomasin and stumbles deeper into the woods, where he encounters a beautiful woman who lures him into her hut. The woman, revealed to be the witch, uses her seductive charm to entrap Caleb. Back at the farm, Thomasin returns alone, prompting Catherine to accuse her of negligence and blame her for the family's misfortunes. The tension between mother and daughter reaches a boiling point when Catherine lashes out over her missing silver cup, a misunderstanding that William fails to clarify. Caleb reappears the next day, naked and delirious, showing signs of possession. The family brings him inside, and he soon succumbs to a violent and mysterious illness. Before his death, Caleb has a spiritual outburst, professing his love for God and seemingly finding peace. The twins, Jonas and Mercy, claim that Black Phillip, the family's goat, has been speaking to them and accuse Thomasin of witchcraft. Desperation grips the family as they attempt to make sense of the events. William decides to lock Thomasin, Jonas, and Mercy in the goat pen overnight, hoping to protect them from the evil forces he believes are targeting the family. That night, the witch appears, drinking from the goats and horrifying the children. The following morning, William emerges to find the goat pen destroyed and his children missing. Suddenly, Black Phillip charges at William, fatally goring him. Catherine, consumed by grief and madness, attacks Thomasin, blaming her for the family's destruction. In self-defense, Thomasin kills her mother, leaving her as the sole survivor. As night falls, Thomasin, exhausted and broken, enters the barn where Black Phillip resides. She demands that he speak to her, and to her shock, the goat responds. Black Phillip reveals himself to be Satan and tempts Thomasin with promises of freedom and a life of luxury. He asks if she would like to live deliciously and offers her a place in his covenant. Thomasin, with nothing left to lose, agrees to his terms. She signs her name in his book and follows him into the woods, where she joins a coven of witches celebrating around a fire. As the witches chant and levitate, Thomasin begins to rise into the air, her expression shifting from fear to elation. And here we end the movie. Don't forget to subscribe to Movie Story Short and like the video for more summaries of your favorite films. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.